Hello, Marina, my beautiful Caitlin. How are you today, honey? Let me know if you can hear me. It's a little bit windy, but I thought I'd give it a shot at doing some cards outside today. There's a little doggy over the way. Just give people a couple of minutes to come on this morning. Woo-hoo! It's getting that wintry wind. I thought my old phone could share. Yeah, my phone's like going like this, wobbling. Good. How are you, babe? I'm just gonna put my phone down a little bit because it's like looking like it's gonna fly over. How are you? How are you, babe? Loud and clear. Oh, I'm glad. Loud and clear. I'm just gonna put you guys down a little bit so you're not like flying around up top. Let's see. I'm good this morning. I actually had a lazy morning and I just kind of slept in and done nothing, to be honest, which I don't do much and I really needed it. Kia ora, beautiful Cam. You would love a card. Yeah, you can definitely have a card. Caitlin, would you like a card? Let's have a nosy. I've tried to share the live onto my personal page through my old phone, but it is very old and it has a few glitches, so we're just going to leave that today. How are you, Cam? How are you today, beautiful? What are you up to? What are you up to? Caitlin would love a card too. Awesome. So I've got Cam and Caitlin. So today we're going to do the beautiful Spirit Animal Oracle from Colette. My gosh, is she beautiful? Having a good week. I hit target again. Fuck yeah! Celebrating you, girl. Yes. Fuck yes. And we're going to use the Moonology today. Cam, all peaceful and at the park as well. Do you have a park near your house, Cam? Because you're always at a beautiful park. Like, it seems like it might be closer to your home, or like, I don't know exactly where you live. Is it like more inland, or are you close to the beaches, etc.? Those cards, yeah, they are incredible. These animal ones, I actually managed to get them secondhand really cheap, and they were like brand new. She had hardly used them, so very, very thankful. If you guys are joining live, say kia ora, say hello. We are going to pull some messages today. Hopefully when I shuffle, they do not fly away from us. So let's go with, we had Cam first and then we'll do a Caitlin. My eyes are very watery as well this morning with the cold air. A little bit of allergies, I think, so bear with me. Yeah, the phone's rocking hard. Don't know if you can see it on your guys' end, but but it's like having a little windy cyclone over there. Just trying to watch it, make sure it doesn't go flying sideways. Okay, beautiful Cam, what messages do we have for you today, darling? Yeah, the eyes are just crying, rolling down my face. Don't know if you can see them. Say kia ora, Marina. You are joining us. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Let it shine, Cam. I feel like you are going through a space, Cam, of opening and blossoming. Like, I feel like really opening into all that you have, like all the things, all the things in life that we, all the negatives, all the challenges, all the things that we go through in life, and we're like, oh, really, again? Oh, this thing again? Oh, right, why is this here for me? Like, people say things are here for me. They don't happen to me. They're here for me. And I feel like you are just starting to open, like blossom into this space where you may start to understand why all of those things that may have felt like a curse or a negative or a bad thing are finally opening, and you're understanding why they were for you, why they were here, and starting to, I suppose, shed light on the blessing in the hard things that have been thrown at you, if that makes sense. Yeah, I definitely feel like a new blossom. So to just keep getting a new blossom of the parts of your journey opening at the moment. And how beautifully wise does this koala look? Like, look into his eyes. Koala spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan. I feel like we know that you're on this journey. We know that you're on this journey of this life purpose work that you are opening, that you are discovering, that you are digging deep into find. But I feel like this message today with this beautiful koala has something to do with trust. Even though you don't know, or you're not sure, or you're like, how am I going to get there? I don't know, like, how I'm making this plan, but I'm not too sure. Where am I going from here? Like, I don't know. I think it's talking about trust. Spirit has a plan. Spirit knows. Spirit has your back. Even when you don't know, do it anyway. Even when you're not sure, do it anyway. Even when you're lost, do it anyway. Keep getting up and doing it anyway. Cam says yes, resonates. Oh, I am wise. Yes, you are. Good morning, Kimberly. There's a couple of other people jumping on. Good morning. Is it Alia? Please let me know how I pronounce your name correctly, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's have a little read of the book for you here, Cam. My eyes are literally, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm actually like crying. I'm not sad crying, but the coldness and the allergies definitely getting to me today. So 46, Peacock Spirit is what we are looking for. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. So we are Oracle message, I'm pretty sure, because we're upright. So these cards have, if they come out upside down, they can have a different meaning. When is the last time you shook a tail feather and shined your light for all to see? Cam. Within each of us, in a peacock spirit, yearning for expression, and you are called now to show the world the gorgeous creature you are, for you are manifestation. For you are a manifestation of spirit. Come out from the shadows, Peacock Spirit says, and show your true colours so that others may be inspired to express their own exquisiteness. Dance as if you remember that you are made of stardust and grace, filled with life force energy and sparkling light. You are a channel for divine love, and your dance is one of a kind. Catch the light and help it to shimmer and dance in celebration of your good fortune of being right here, right now. Spirit wants you to be joyful so that others may get up and dance along with you. feel like this has something real big to do, Cam, with your sassy fun side. Like, let go, stop being so serious, have fun, have joy, and people will be lit up. You will be lit up by the way you just can express yourself. And I do know that you've mentioned to me before about dancing, how dancing lights up a passion within you. So I think this really, really calls to you today. Cam says, yes, I'm not giving a fuck no more, and shine away at work. Fuck yes. Yes. Love that so much for you. 35, Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Let's check that one out for you, Cam. If you are joining us, guys, say kia ora, say morena, say hello, let me know where you're coming in from. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need, and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust. What did we say? Trust, baby. Trust, even though you may not know in that moment. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire as you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now. Sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment. All gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. I feel like those definitely do feel very deep for you today, Cam. Hi Vishna. Good morning. How are you? Wonderful. Go do the magic. Flow in your sassiness, Cam. Caitlin, are you still here with us? Beautiful. Please let me know if you are still live, as you were next for a card. If anyone else is live, joining us live and would like a card, feel free to say yes please to a card in the comments. I will just give Caitlin a moment to let me know, yeah, she's here. Beautiful. Hands are actually cold like winter at the moment. Like a real winter, but it's fresh, it's beautiful, and that sun is just... Tend to the small things. Mouse Spirit. Caitlin, Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. I really, when when we sit with this beautiful, like, look at that mouse with the, so it's got like a beautiful, like a decorative chain on the little mousie's back, and I feel like as soon as I send this card for you, I feel like it's coming into focus around focusing on the smaller little steps rather than aiming so big and having such big expectations on yourself. And instead of, you know, a lot of the times we're like, oh, 5-year goals, 10-year goals, all these big goals, I better achieve all of this and do all of this. Have I done this? Have I got the house? Have I got the marriage? Have I done this? Am I big in my career? Have I done all of these incredibly big, amazing things? And then we almost disregard ourselves. I wonder if you, like, for the small steps and the small things that you've been doing and achieving at the moment, even though we use the word small to describe them, it's like the small things are actually not small. The small things are fucking big. Like every small thing that you are achieving, that you are doing, that you are applying yourself to, that you're focusing on, that you are working on and implementing, and all those small but such big shifts within yourself, within here, they are your focus, and they are where your power is coming from. Like, your powerhouse is within the little small bits that you are doing in your life, if that makes sense. Caitlin, has there been, I wonder, have you been being really hard on yourself internally about the bigger picture of life or purpose or the things that are going on for you at the moment? Caitlin says, yeah, they add up I sometimes do by the smaller achievements, or like bypass the smaller achievements 100%. Yeah, so I think for this beautiful little mousy spirit today is saying, like, tend to the small things, like focus on the small things as well. So if you if you focus on, you know, just each little small thing, all of a sudden all those small steps, they are what create our big beautiful mountains that we climb to the top of, you know. What else do we have for you? Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. 64. Really greeny colours. I wonder if everything, even though, like, have things been quite, like, I'm wondering, Caitlin, if you feel like I'm wondering if you feel like you are in the best place you've ever been in your life, or in the best version of yourself that you've ever been. But that doesn't mean that the hard stuff still doesn't hurt. And I think, for me, I'm wondering, like, even though possibly, and please do tell me if I've got that incorrect, but I feel like you're holding an energy or a space in yourself that you feel like you're in the place of, like, one of the best places you've ever been, in the versions and the places in your life. But at the same time, there's like this subtle trickle along the side or underneath or around or in little crevices, maybe that's subtle, with grief and pain and hurt and the trauma and the anxiety. And maybe it's not on the surface, maybe it's not loud, maybe it's not, everyone doesn't notice it, maybe you don't notice it every day, but I feel like maybe this wasp message today is, like, still be gentle on yourself, still, like, just because you've reached this version in this space and this energy in your life that feels magical and really special because everything is flowing and evolving and things more. It doesn't mean that we don't just reach a destination of, this is the destination of I'm healed. We we are always healing, and there is always things to grieve, and then we think we've grieved and let go of something, and then it comes back up and smacks us in the face. If that makes sense, just let me know if that lands at all, and let's check out the book today. Cam says, got to run, love, you are a natural. Thanks, beautiful Cam, thanks for joining us. Caitlin says, yes, 100%. So accurate, babe. Yeah, I feel like that, definitely. Yeah, so just being gentle on yourself, that be gentle on the phone too, it's going to fly away. Just being gentle on yourself, that just because you've reached this powerful, magical, like, good feel place, it doesn't mean you're bulletproof, you know. It doesn't mean you're bulletproof and that we don't fall again, or we don't feel crappy again, or we don't have a hard fucking day, or need someone to hold us for a minute because we've done a lot of healing, you know. Let me read your messages from the book. Don't fly away, mousy. Getting windy up in here, guys. Okay. Mouse Spirit, number 40. Tend to the small things. If you are joining us live and you would like a card as well, check a yes please into the comments. The humble mouse pays attention to the smallest details, and Mouse Spirit calls on you to notice the let's try this word, nuisances. Yeah, I think it's nuisances. My drink bottle's really flying away. And the fine print at this time. In your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it is easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as the small voice inside of you that says, this doesn't feel right. So gut instinct. Take your time to sniff out what you need to know. Is there some detail or nuance? I don't know if I'm getting that word right. Nuance about how you engage others and operate in the world that is key to your success, but you've too rapidly dismissed as nothing big or nothing special. Mouse Spirit reminds you that what seems small may be more important and powerful than you think, so look again. Do not underestimate yourself or your potential for co-creating something amazing when you pay attention to the details. Okay, what was our next card? Beautiful Caitlin. Vishna, yes please, yes, you're most welcome. I can definitely do some cards, Vishna. So, Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings, 64, Caitlin. Let's have a... Not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love. But when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and wasp spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far, far better? Wasp spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. You're beautiful, Caitlin. Oh my gosh, it's so windy up in here today. Caitlin, I'm just going to pull you one more from the Moonology. Not sure if you are still here. Just have a nosy. Kia ora, 80. Is it 80? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Please correct me if not. Hello, welcome. Caitlin says, thank you, babe. So amazing. You are so welcome. Let's just pull you one more from in here. And then, jokes. There's 3 here. Let's take him. Let's take him. That wind gust was good. It was hearty. Pop these under. Tuck them under here, eh? What have we got, Caitlin? A new start is coming. New moon. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. What have we got again? A new start is coming. Expect powerful change. I feel this one so much. I'm just going to read this one from the book straight away. But a win-win outcome is forecast. This one. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. I feel like there's just so much change, like in transition and like moving through you, Caitlin, that some of it you are so aware of and that you're like, yeah, it's here, it's coming, I'm excited, oh yep, and it's all go. But there's even more change, I feel like, almost like in the unknown that you are yet to be able to actually see. Like maybe you feel that it's coming, but you don't exactly know what it really is. But I feel like, I don't know, I just want to say, like I feel like you're so open to change. You're like, yeah, come at me, come into me, change, and you don't even know. And I think that's really, really cool. Like I can feel the energy, like almost a sense of like calm excitement, even though there's nerves and there's fear there, if that makes sense. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Let me just have a nosy. Vishnu says, wow, that resonated with me. Pissed off, the learning lessons are painful. Yeah, they are, Vishnu. Love that lands. You read my mind exactly, Caitlin says. Yeah, like I feel like you're just like this, Caitlin, like, yeah, like take me, I'm ready. Like take me to all these new changes, these new opportunities. And what did you say? Caitlin says, I feel so nervous and scared but excited. Yeah, like I feel like you're nervous and scared and there's fear there and you're like, holy fucking shit. But at the same time, you're not letting it stop you. It's not that fear that holds us back or keeps us stuck. It's that fear of like adrenaline fear, like, oh my God, I'm shitting my pants, but let's go. Like if you're into something like bungee jumping and you're like, fucking, and go and do it even though you're shit scared. Okay, If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Did the other animal card not just say the same thing? whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Additional meanings to this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. Wowee. Caitlin says, but I don't know why yet. Yeah, like you don't know why you're nervous or scared or excited. Like you actually have no idea. These are just the emotions and feelings that are coming up for you. Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of it. I feel like that's like maybe a real collective message for many of us at the moment. The same with Cam's cards just before. Around maybe it's the unknown, but you just know at the same time. Yeah? Okay, I think it was beautiful Vishnu first, but I'm just going to, next, but I'm just going to scroll up and just make sure no one else has popped ears pleasing as I cry. Just going to scroll up, guys, and just double check if I have missed anyone. It was, Alia. I hope I'm saying your name properly. Request now for your reading, beloved. You're blessed. It's because it's a spammy person, that's who it is. You start getting used to these when you go live, guys. Just filter through them. So that was just spam. So let's just keep going down. I think it is beautiful Vishnu. Vishnu, beautiful. Are you still here with us? I love that they resonated about the painful. I heard this. I'm pretty sure it was Kieran Ray. Watched one of his videos the other day, and he talks about the butterfly and the chrysalis and the caterpillar hatching, and far out. It will never go out of my mind. It is such a beautiful example about like painful growth. He talks about he's got a video about the caterpillar going into the chrysalis, and around like if the butterfly is trying to hatch out of the chrysalis, if we just cut it out and help it out of the chrysalis, like help it to birth out of the chrysalis, they die because they need the pressure of them pushing out of their chrysalis and breaking out naturally, and so the blood rushes to its wings and everything in its body to make it work so it can fly properly. So if we cut it out and always save it, we think we're saving it, they actually don't get all the blood and the flow to the rest of their body, and then I think the butterfly ends up dying. But it's painful for that butterfly to even break out. And Kieran Ray talked something, don't quote me on this, but to this effect, around like it's the same with us when we are painting through our pains and our hurt, and we're going through all this growth. Of course, we need community and tribe and support, but at the same time, we got to do the fucking work. We got to feel through all those feels to come through. But that just really resonated with me. Vishnu, you are here, beautiful. Yeah, okay, fantastic. Let's pull you some beautiful messages. How are you today, Vishnu? Where are you in the world? I feel like all of my friends are in Australia now. I feel like, yeah, you're in Australia, aren't you? Trigger my memory. It's a bit windier out here than I thought, but hey, the sun and the fresh air is beautiful. My bum is definitely wet, even though I'm sitting on a towel. Gold Coast, Australia, yes, beauty. I honestly feel like I have probably 83 friends or something all over Australia now that I've never met, that I just went through social, and they tell me all these beautiful places, and I really, really want to look them all up and see the magic that's in. I feel like there's some really awesome places in the Australian land. Okay, beautiful Vishnu. is being tested. First quarter moon, Vishnu. Caitlin says, thanks for my cards, babe. Popping off. Have an amazing day. You're most welcome. Thank you for joining us. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. I feel like everything's being tested right now, Vishnu. I don't know, like I read this and all I feel is like, you're like, yeah, not just my commitment, but everything's been pushed to the limits at the moment. Like, has something, or not even something, I don't even think it's one thing. Like, has everything been pushing you and testing you and throwing you around lately? Has there been... like, has everything been testing? Is there any area of your life at the moment that hasn't been testing? Have you been pushing yourself and things to the edges? Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Has there been things that have been disheartening, or I feel like maybe there's been things that have been disheartening, or you've been questioning yourself, or you've been questioning everything that you've been doing, questioning your past choices, questioning, can I even do this? Have you been having any of those negative thoughts come up lately? Can I even do this? Am I kidding myself? I don't know. Like, am I kidding myself that I could even do this? Like bits of energetic garbage almost being thrown at you to test you, to really ask you, really, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do that? Like, can you really do this? And really chucking in those doubtful thoughts from our ego. Vishnu says, tested if I'm committed to my life's purpose as a healer. I put 1 foot in, then 2 feet out, constantly for years. Yeah, I can feel it. So why did the feet come back out? Why did the feet come back out? What do you know in your heart? Is it about commitment? And is it about commitment, and then does it have another layer of... So yeah, it is commitment. I feel like it is commitment. But the deeper question is like solution based, solution focused, like what is the challenge? What is the challenge here? The challenge isn't the commitment, it is the underlying, like, is this got something to do with your self-worth, the way you view yourself, your enoughness, your belief in who you are, in your purpose? You know, like, it's that confrontation sometimes we have when we're like, fuck yeah, I can take on the world, I know I can help people heal, I know I've done so much for myself, this is my purpose, and then those ego limiting beliefs, those sabotaging crap in our head that we come up with, that it's like, really, do you really think you're good enough to go and do that? Do you really think you're good enough that people will listen to you? Are those the barriers? Are those the things that are holding you back? What's holding you back from stepping into the commitment? So I feel like there's like another layer. I'm not sure if I'm describing that quite clearly, but is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, commitment is the challenge, but within that challenge, where is the actual challenge? Like, what's making the 2 feet come back out? Vishnu says it's time, do or die. Yeah, honey. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hold your motherfucking vision. Hold your vision. Find it in your heart. And like you were saying before with pain, I wonder, do you find that pain? Do you find that pain and turn that into your fucking power? passion? Do you find that pain and you find that pain and you drive it and you drive it and you drive it and you drive it? And you just keep driving it because you know what that pain feels like. And you know the things that have helped you through it and supported you through it. So how can you share that? How can you share that in your life purpose? How can you preach that and connect with that with other people? Hold your vision. All I can hear is hold your motherfucking vision. Where the fuck is your vision? Go, 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 go. Hold your vision. Like, where is that vision? When those ego thoughts come up, that it's like, oh, really? Can I even do my life purpose? Oh, all the excuses, oh, I'm doing more hours at my day job. I've got to do this other thing. Oh, I don't have enough time. All those excuses we have, all those ego things that we have, when those happen, when they come in and they're trying to be real loud, like you're not good enough, or you can't do this, or you don't have enough time, and all of that stuff, or the reasons that our 2 feet go back out. Hold your vision on your, I just want to like throw this card at your face. Like, hold that vision, because that vision is beautiful and it is big and it is so passionate in your heart. It is all of you. It is all of in here. All in here. I just want to pull you one from the Animal Oracle. So just give me a moment to not let these fly away. Let me know if that lands at all beautiful. You may have commented. Sometimes it takes a little while to go through. Little old hips are getting a little sore. Kia ora, Janine. Yay, Madeline. Love that you're doing outside. Yeah, it's so windy today too. So windy. It's beautiful. I'm like at this reserve thing. There's like beach right there. Vishna says, yes, totally lands. Yeah. I felt a little bit nervous sharing those thoughts. Just so you know, Vishna. Like that was coming out. I was like, oh, I don't know if this is too confronting. I don't know. It was confronting for me, sharing them. It was triggering for me, because I know that if that was me on the other side, it'll push me. Just push me. Really trigger that vision in you. Okay, we'll pull you one more, Vishna, from the Animal Oracle, if the cards don't fly away or will fall on the floor. At least it's not far to fall. Fingers are really cold too. Wee-hee. That was a bit far many. I'm just going to take the top one, I feel. We're going to pull one more. Alrighty. Dear Spirit, 18, Vishna, bring a gentle touch. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. I feel like this beautiful deer spirit, look how beautiful the artwork is, just on the deer's, I don't know what you call this, like a forehead. So gorgeous. As soon as I seen this deer spirit, I didn't even see bring a gentle touch, but I felt like, this is going to sound so contradicting, after those Moonology ones we just pulled, Vishna, I just feel like it's like, in those Moonology ones that we've just pulled, it's almost like, I don't know, like the more masculine energy of like, hold your vision, let's go, let's move, like, it's time, la la la, and then it's like, but also at the same time, don't spend the time or waste the time beating yourself up for not doing it in the past. You know, I think you said something there about, for years I've been like 1 foot in, 2 feet out, back and forth, like that's what I'm feeling. I feel like we've got like the masculine of like, come on, hold your vision, let's go, turn your pain into power, your pain into passion, pain into purpose. At the same time, try not to just sit there banging yourself, or being hard on yourself that you haven't done it in the past. Don't live in that. Now use it and turn it into action, but be gentle on yourself. Thank every version of yourself. Every time that you have stepped back out, You are meant to step back out and then step back in and step back out and step back in. So being gentle, being grateful for versions of all parts, and I suppose coming back to divine timing, we're always trying to remind ourselves that everything is divine timing. So not shaming yourself for not doing things in the past, or shoulding or should noting all over yourself that you should have done it this many years ago or this year ago and blah blah blah, but also knowing that you needed and were exactly meant to do all of these things at all of these times, if that makes sense. And Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. Now is a lucky time. I don't even feel like I really want to say that much. I just feel like it's exactly, now is a lucky time. It's like, now, divine time. Now is always a perfect time. You know, it's like when someone says, "Oh, but I'm too old to change," or "I've been doing this habit for 10 years," or whatever. Now is the most fantastic time for anything and everything. always. We'll just quickly read your guidebook messages to see if there's anything else in there. Far too far, Maddie. 18. Touch. Dear Spirit, the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations, have I got that right? No, negotiations, correct me. Negotiations are necessary. I'm going to read that from the start again. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of Dear Spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. Janine says, almost looks like the rabbit has wings ready to fly. Yeah, beautiful. Oh my god, I love that you pointed that out. I definitely didn't see the wings. I felt the rabbit, not particularly, and I actually was drawn more to the baby rabbits at the bottom. But yes, I love that. Yeah, ready to fly, alright, baby. Mishna is definitely ready to fly. Okay, 49. Let's read that one. Eating my hair. Now is a lucky time. A sunny meadow calls, and Rabbit Spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with Spirit. So let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. Ah, yes, beautiful, yes. Kia ora, Jacinta. Why is this so relatable right now? Yeah, beautiful. Even if the cards are not specifically, I suppose, specifically pulled for you at that time, they can really resonate for anyone that is in this space. Krishna, I hope that they connect and relate wait for you, beautiful. Would anyone else like a card? We've probably got like another 10 minutes. If anyone else online would like a message, just pop a yes please, Maddie, or card please in the comments. Janine, am I saying your name properly, beautiful? I assume, but I always, names are funny for me. I always I really want to get them right. Like, I really want to get them right all the time. Janine, yeah, I am saying it right, good. Janine would like a card, Jacinta would like a card. Okay, beautiful. Let's do 2 more and then I'll shoot off for the day. Oh, wet bum, y'all. Got to change the hip position for a minute. Don't know why I'm just like, oh, this way, still. It's funny how we have one side that's a little stronger than the other, eh? Thank you, Vishna. Enjoy your day. You too, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us. So much love. Very good. Thank you. Very relatable. I'm so glad, honey. You're so welcome. Okay. Janine. Whoa. Otter spirit. You are never alone. You are never alone. Keep shuffling for a moment. Janine. Otter spirit. Her up. Look at the heart and that snuggles. I just feel warm. Warmness. You are never alone. Have you been going through something real big at the moment, Janine? I just feel like my heart's like sinking. Here's your. Have you felt? Has there been? I can even just feel like sitting in silence, almost just and not moving. Janine says, "Yeah, yes, definitely coming through now." Yeah, like I almost just was feeling very isolated. Yeah. Do you actually find way? Feeling really isolated. At the same time, I'm wondering, have you been feeling like you've needed to be isolated also, even though you don't want to be? Like, you know, when we feel so isolated and we feel so alone, we don't want to be alone, but we also know that we need to be alone for a bit. No, I may be off. Let me know if that makes any sense. Like a conflict of, or maybe it's not that, maybe it's that. Regardless of what you may have around you and things, still feeling that internally, feeling really, really alone, really, really distant. Moth spirit, surrender now. This colour's real big. Surrender now. Moth spirit. I feel like you're already in this. I feel like you are in this. That's all I really have to say right now. I don't even know what to say. Is that you? Like, that you don't even know what to say. That you feel that there's so much, but you don't know what to say. Maybe. Janine says yes. Feeling alone when not alone. Yeah, it's a deep, hearty feeling, when you're not alone, but you're so alone because in here you're alone. If that makes sense. I don't really have much else to say, Janine, apart from you are not alone. Like, you are never alone. That the warmness is in your own heart and your own space. You will get there. You are there. And you create your creation of company within yourself. And not just company. Maybe I'm stigmatizing the word company, but like you are the one that is, you have you, and you are always there. You are you. I don't even know if that makes sense. You are you. Janine says, just got a moth tattoo. Did you actually? Wow. Janine says, I wasn't even sure why it was a moth and not a butterfly, honestly. Yeah, should we have a read? Yeah, butterflies are very common. What kind of design? Was it beautiful? Colour, black and white? Was it to have different designs? Janine, I did. Yeah, okay, let's read the messages out of the book, hey? And then let's see. So, Otter Spirit 42. You are never alone. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone, that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. Now is a time for a joyful celebration of the love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes. With your full attention, saying, I care, you matter. Make time for friendship. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love and care about you. You are never alone and you are always loved. Pretty special. If you feel that. 39. Moth Spirit, let's check it out. Moth Spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with Spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity? Tenacity, Tenacity. Not too sure what that word means. That it has become a compulsion or addiction. So I'm just going to read that again because I interrupted the sentence. So, are you in alignment with Spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when Moth Spirit appears, it is time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty, or even to a person, may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all the other pursuits that matter to you. Now is a time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or to fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your Moth Spirit energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Janine says, is the absence of physical touch in my life triggering this message perhaps? Yeah, the power of human touch, hey beautiful. Janine says, focusing too hard on what I want and not living in the present as much as I should, or as much as you can. Big one's beautiful. So much love to you. I'm a really touchy person too, so it's like I get that. I get the physical touch thing. I'm a super cuddly, super touchy, hands-on person. I hope those resonated in some form or way, beautiful. Okay, we'll pull one more for beautiful Jacinda. I'm just gonna wiggle my bum for a second. My hips are a little bit sore. Sitting in this, I feel like a grandma down there, my wet butt. Janine says, messages are clear, thank you, you're so much welcome. Thank you for joining me and supporting me, beautiful love. Would love to also see your tattoo if you're open to sharing it with me. A private message. Love to know the little story of selection behind it, how it came to be. Okay, beautiful Jacinta, are you still here, honey? Can you just let me know if you're still here? Now I'm hot, of course. I've been noticing this since doing live cards and readings, messages. Just like, I'm still here, beautiful. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, we'll pull you some messages. How are you feeling today, Jacinta? Gosh, it's so beautiful sitting. Can you guys see the waves? I don't know if you can. The beach is like right there. It's freaking incredible. I feel a lot of betrayal. Yep, betrayal. I haven't felt much betrayal myself, I feel like. I feel a lot of abandonment. A lot. I have a lot of fear of abandonment and attachment, but betrayal is something I personally feel like I don't come into a lot of emotion with. I'm sending a lot of love today, beautiful. You're feeling those emotions. You feel like you are doing a really good job at feeling every emotion today. Jacinta says, I feel a lot of hurt. Yeah, baby. When we feel, we heal. When we feel, we heal. Feeling is healing. And grieving can take a long time and needs to take as long as we need. As long as when we know and we can tell in ourselves when it's time to let go, forgive in ourselves and move on. Okay. Oh, damn girl. Skunk spirit. Know your worth. I'll show you in a moment. I just keep going for a minute. Oh. Check out this, honey. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Know your worth. Know your worth. That's all. Girl. Jacinta says, but I am trying to feel the emotions, but also be positive. So before I read your next message, I can see there's another message there. But when you say that, Jacinta, but I am trying to feel the emotions, but also be positive. So I've just been doing some work in myself this morning, and I deeply believe that, you know, like when it's really triggering, when we're in like that negative, deep, dark, hard, real, crappy shit ass place, and everyone around us, you know, the people that we look up to, the entrepreneurs, the other people that we vibe off, that have all those positive things that are like, I am strong, I am this, positive mindset, rah, 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 and it's not. I suppose what I'm saying is, like, I feel like a lot of people go around life like, oh, we just like switch into a positive mindset, just be more positive, why aren't you more positive? I feel like to get to the more positive, we have to feel through all of those negative emotions first, so that it's not just like we just flick a finger and then we just positive. It's like our emotions, they need to be expressed and felt, like proper felt and expressed and expelled out of our body and our energy to make room to create in a new space those positive things. So I just want to praise you because I can feel can feel this sit with emotions that you are embodying at the moment, even though they're the hard ones or the dark ones or the negative ones, or however you want to, the more heavy emotions, which I feel like mainstream society often, yeah, it's changing. More of us are talking about it and bringing awareness to it and crushing the stigmas, but our mainstream society kind of teaches us that we're a pain in the fucking ass. If we're angry, we're sad, we're complaining, we're in victim, we're hurting, we're feeling all those negative things, there's almost just like this big stigma judgment that we shouldn't do that. Or that means that, oh my God, you're having a breakdown, or oh my God, you're not enough because you're in a hard place. Or like when I lost my shit with my mental health, it's like, oh, it's a bit of gossip because Maddie was mental and she did this and that and the other. So, oh my God, better keep away from her. She's a bit crazy. You know, like our society has this judgment in a mainstream like way. I don't know if those are the correct words, but I think you will feel me, that we shame feeling all emotions, that if we're not happy and Larry and walk around like, hey, how are you going? Oh yeah, I'm great, then you know I think you're getting what I'm saying. Jacinta says, I had a mini dance party with Oakland this morning. I didn't feel free, but I wanted some sort of connection with Oakland. And that's beautiful. So if you get up and you start trying it, even though you don't feel free or you don't feel sexy or you don't feel like you're doing it properly and all of those things, repetition is where we start to be able to set ourselves free, when we do something over and over. So to your card, Skunk Spirit, know your worth. I feel like you, there's this little piece of you in the back down here that knows you are worthy. But it's like over the last little while have all the little things built up around you, within you, in your journey, and they're all creating these limiting beliefs of that you need to do more, that you need to do more, you need to be more, why haven't you done more, beating yourself up, expectations on yourself that, well, I should have done this, and why didn't I do this better, and all of those things. And I feel like this is a reminder that all that you are, exactly who you are right now in this moment, with all characteristics, all traits, all values, every single piece of who you are right now is fucking worthy. Like, that's all I can hear is you are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy for everything that you are, every little thing that you've thought that you've done that might have been a mistake, or that you acted out, or maybe that you reacted in a certain way that now you look back and you go, oh, I wish I didn't act like that, or I wish I didn't deal with that thing like that. All of them make you worthy. Even the ones that you think, well, that's not nice, they make you worthy, because every time we live through those experiences and those things, they are what create our values in the now, and our future, and our passion, and our purpose, and our growth. Jacinta says, I know I am worthy and capable. I do feel like I'm so hard on myself and want more. I just don't feel the worthy or capableness right now. That last bit, Jacinta, what I would say is it's okay to know it and also not feel it. And it's okay. There has been times when I haven't believed that I was worthy, where I haven't believed that I was even capable of anything, but the only thing I kept doing was just getting up and doing the thing, getting up and doing the thing, getting up and doing the thing, even though I didn't believe it, or I didn't think I was capable, or I didn't embody all of it, or I was like dragging my feet like, fuck, fine, I'll do it. Maddie, you have to do it. You've got no choice. Do this. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Even though inside me I was like, Maddie, you can't do that. Are you fucking kidding yourself? Are you fucking kidding yourself? If you can't do this, then how the fuck can you do this? If you haven't been able to do this in the past, if you failed in the past, all of those negative things going round in circles, I still chose to get up and do the thing, even though it wasn't what I loved. It's like when I think we're wind degrees. It's like when we oh, I thought that might have gonna happen, but we're still there. Yeah, we just are. Did you get to see the sky? That even though sometimes we don't believe, it's like affirmations. When we say affirmations over and over and over again, so whatever we suggest to our subconscious mind over and over and over again, if we say every day, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy, even though we don't believe it, it's almost like we're lying to ourselves with a positive affirmation, a positive reframe to, I can't do this, and then we're saying, I can do this, and we start off saying, I can do this for 30 days in a row, and every morning when we say, I can do this, we're like, shitty, and we're like, in our belief in here, we don't believe we can do it, in our ego, we're going, oh, I can't do this, but we choose to just say those words out loud and repeat them over and over to ourselves until it becomes our reality, until it becomes us. And then we've said it so many times to ourselves and repeated doing that thing over and over and over and over and over again, that all of a sudden we like look around and we're like, I can do this, and then our whole tone changes. And I think the hardest thing with doing these practices like this is that there's no time on it. So you could be doing this and it might actually take you 4 months. So it's really hard to not get disheartened, or that battle of keeping on getting up and trying, and you're like, Maddie, but I've been doing this for 2 fucking months and it hasn't shifted yet. Then for some reason the universe and within you, it wants you to keep getting up and keep fucking doing it for some lesson, to make you stronger, to shift and heal different things. Jacinta says that's definitely where my mindset is right now. I feel like if I were to try do those things, but it's those limiting beliefs. Damn it. Yeah, I can't read the rest of your message because I don't have my computer, babe, but yeah, I'm glad that resonates big time, because it is. I would just say, keep going, keep doing the thing even though you believe something's telling you otherwise. Keep doing it, because there's that part of your intuition and the part of you in your heart that knows, no, I've had enough of this, I know my worth, I want to find it, where is it, I want to bring it back, I want to embrace it, I want to expand it, I'm here, let's go, and let's recreate and reprogram all of that shit within us. I'm going to read this second card that I also pulled you. I didn't actually read the one from the book, did we? We will. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. So I want to ask you, Jacinta, is spirituality new to you, or is it familiar to you? Is it something you have believed in? Is it something that you haven't believed in? Is it something you haven't even discussed, like come across before? 54. It is new to me. Yeah, I could kind of feel that. How do you feel about it so far, from just starting to come across it? No judgments, no expectations. How do you honestly feel so far about the little part of spirituality I've come across just recently? I don't believe in it. Yeah? And do you... Why? Why do you not believe in it? My mum does readings, though, so I always wondered. Be interesting to ask yourself why you don't believe in it. Is there an experience that drew you to believe and understand and embody that belief of I don't believe in it? Or is it the unknownness? Is it like, I wrong, but I'm wondering if you say the words I don't believe in it because maybe it's new and there's unknown and you're not sure and it's not something you've experienced, or maybe it's different to understand. I feel like it will be a part of my new journey. Yeah. So like spirituality, before I read this card, spirituality for me is weird. Like I used to say that I believe in it, but I didn't really know what it was. I didn't really know how to explain it or describe it, or it's a whole different language and lifestyle and way of living. And since I've started this Trust Your Intuition intuitive healer certification this year, I signed on to something that cost me like $5,500, didn't know how I was going to get the money, literally off a live reading like this. Literally, Hannah, I jumped on a live, she did a reading, and I was like, holy fucking shit, this lady doesn't know me from a bar of shit, and holy shit, this is real. I could just feel it, and I knew it, and I wondered, oh, people are going to think I'm crazy. I do not regret it for the life of me. It is the best thing I've done. Like, I can't think of, but it is a real different layer. It can be confusing sometimes, and it can be like, oh my God, and back and forth and conflicting. An example for me is, it's different to understand. An example for me is, I don't believe in God, but if I go to church, I feel free. I feel like I did believe I would be crazy. Yeah, and God is actually we'll get into the conversation, but God is a very, like, a labeled word for me. Like, I used to have a real, like, there are so many different forms of spirituality. Everyone has a different understanding of spirituality. There are so many different aspects of it, but I used to really, really get triggered. One of the healing codes I done with one of my first ever coaches around like my physical illnesses, and it fucking worked. Like, she gave me this thing to read out loud, and then I done this like little meditative thing. When she gave it to me, it had the word God, and I went, oh, you're fucking kidding? Like, that's literally, I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I was like, are you fucking joking? You want me to read this little prayer? Like, I was never brought up in I went to a youth group and a primal, but I never understood any religion. Like, I didn't have a particular religion growing up. So to me, reading that, I was like, what? Because I had so much disbelief in it, and then I just did it anyway because I had no other choice. Like, there was nothing else. I was on all the medications for my herpes. I was doing all the things. The doctors weren't helping. The medications weren't helping. So I was like, fuck this. I'll fucking try it. Did the prayer, did the thing, and honestly, I actually made a post about my sty in my eye just a couple of days ago. This healing code and speaking that word, and it had God in it, and I was like, oh, in disbelief, but I was like, fuck, I'm at wit's ends. I'm just going to give it a go. I'm just going to try it. It changed my fucking life because I trusted. I didn't really understand. I didn't really get it. I felt a bit crazy, but it fucking helped. So, yeah, and we all feel, when you say, I feel like I did, but believe I would be crazy. Yeah, because society kind of like does make us feel crazy. Like, people are like, she's crazy, this, that, and the other. And the people that judge us or say that we're crazy for a certain this, that, and the other, you know, cool, that's on them. Doesn't affect me. I'm going to live my life. Okay, I'm going to read. Kia ora, Katie. How are you? So lovely to see you. I'd love a card, lady. Do you know what? I'll pull one after. I'm just going to read these two, and then you will be the last one that I pull. I already said that to the last person, but I really, do you know what? I was really feeling like you were going to come on today. So I will just read these last two messages, the book messages for beautiful Jacinta, and then I'll pull one more card for you. So Jacinta, skunk spirit, what do you value? What do you believe in? What do you believe in after all that spirituality, God talk? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, what we were just talking about, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are And if your reputation precedes you, good. I think it's precedes you. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. Far out, Jacinda. Jacinda, oh my god, yeah, that was literally what we just talked about. Okay, Crow Spirit, 17. So I really love to waffle today. Okay, co-create with Spirit. As you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience? The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with Spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it's still coalescing into form. I don't know how to say that word. COALECSCING, sorry, into form. Still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation, no matter what area of your life you're concerned with now. What you hope for is on its way, for Spirit is your co-creation partner. Jacinta says, I feel that this is really speaking to me. Beautiful, honey. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that supported you today. That was a big spiel from me, but I really hope that it landed, and have a beautiful day. Beautiful Katie. Oh, how are you today, beautiful? How are you? How are you? How are you? Katie Jane. I love the way you spell your Jane too. Jacinta says, these were both very relatable. I'm so glad, honey. So happy it's Friday. I need some rest. It's Friday. Feel like it's very well needed and deserved a rest. Let's see if we've got some beautiful messages for you, Katie, for your weekend, for your day. Then I'm going to have some lunch and see if my beautiful van is ready from the car shop. Oh my god, it's 12:22 already. I don't even know how long I've been on here actually. Probably a long while. Over an hour maybe. An hour and a half. Katie Jane. Bit far too many, but 10 cards falling out. Shit, I'm hot right now. Are you really hot, Katie? Are you nervous? I don't know. I feel like all this heat come right up my back, my neck. Yeah, I'm like, whew. Open to infinity a possibility. Snake spirit, time to heal. See if you can see me. Let's just have a little looky again. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. Starfish, open to infinity possibilities. All that stands out for me is the little bristles on the outside of this starfish here. Like slowly, like shyly but sneakily, like coming out to fruition, to very expressive. Like actions and emotions mean a lot more for me than words, if that makes sense. Snake spirit, time to heal. So now is a lucky time. Someone got this one earlier already today, and all I feel is silence. Like I just feel like now is a lucky time. Like silence, like just like feel, like I just am like feel. That's all I have to say. like rabbit spirit, like feel into this moment of feel. Now is the time, like now. Whatever you've been waiting for to do and all of the things, and if you've been saying you'll do it soon, you'll do it later on. Yes, I'm getting there, I'm going to do it soon, etc, etc, etc. Like now is the time, now is the lucky time. It's saying yes, go, let's go, we're doing it, we're doing all the things. We're here, this is the moment that you've been saying that you've been waiting for. This is your opportunity, and open it. And there was something about here, didn't say opportunity, but starfish spirit, open to infinity and possibilities. I feel like it's saying like now is the time, there is opportunity here. Maybe you don't know what the exact opportunity is, but it's like open, like open to this thing, this moment. Maybe you don't know, but you do. What you do know is now is the time. So any of those things that you've been putting off and saying that you're going to do and that you'll do at a later time, maybe now, this, then, whatever, open. But I feel like you already are. You're gradually, like you've just gone like this a little to like I'm like starting to crawl in like a little, but it's like, yeah, you've started the wheel, so now you're just going to keep going and keep moving. Snake spirit, time to heal. I feel like you've already cracked open in some formal way that you've known for a long time, and you've been trying for a long time to heal some certain bits and pieces and things. Before, there was almost like a wall or resentment or fear or stuckness of like, you have to heal, you want to heal, and you feel ready, but you're also not ready. And I feel like something else is changing for you now, that you're like, I'm not taking any more of this shit, that it's like, I'm ready to step into the feel of the heal, if that makes sense. I just want to read the starfish spirit for you. Some people looking at me weirdly because I'm doing cards at the park. I love weird looks. Okay, 59. Open to infinity possibility, starfish spirit. Stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to the infinity possibility? Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination, and ensure endless possibilities are available. At this time, starfish spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone. Yeah, big time. So when I say those words, comfort zone, I think that was definitely what slipping down my jumper, definitely what I was talking about just before, like pushing your limits, like you know and you've known that you're ready to move, pushing over those boundaries of oh yeah, but I'm safe here, comfort zone to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential, all your potential. I'm not going to read Rabbit Spirit, but I definitely do want to read the Snake Spirit for you. Beautiful Katie. Just let me know if any of this is landing or if you have any questions. My bottom is getting what? 55, baby. 55. There's needles in my feet from sitting on them. Silly bugger. All of us need healing at times, and when Snake Spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Excuse me. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work. Which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. And I feel like just pausing there, tender emotions are healthy, tender emotions are healing, tender emotions are okay, tender emotions are normal, tender emotions are damn fucking great. They are not what we have learnt in our programming as we grew up, that tender emotions are to be shamed or hidden or are a personal thing that we should keep to ourselves. Tender emotions are to be expanded and expressed and felt and moved through and shared with each other so that we feel less alone, so that we feel felt, so that we feel belonged, so that we feel in a space where we connect and we feel human within our soulness as well. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being. For vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey and all that you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. Katie says, it is landing, time to heal is on point, and I feel like I have finally reached that point. Yeah, I just feel like, not a switch, but I just feel like subtly, possibly, something has just changed for you, Katie, and it's like, yeah, I've been wanting to do this healing, and I have been healing. Like, I feel like you've always been subtly healing underneath, but like the even more healing that you want to do, that you want to be free of, that you want to release, that you want to grieve, that you want to I feel like it's like, oh, here it is, and there's no more saying no. There's no more saying no. There's no more hiding. There's no more suppressing. There's no more shoving it under the carpet till a little bit later when a time's right, when I can find the time, when I can find the money, when I can find the energy. It is like, it is now. I'm here to heal, and thank you. It is this, if that makes sense. Whew, that was a bit expressive, wasn't it? Ha! Oh, there you go, beautiful. Some beautiful, beautiful messages for you. I'm going to eat some food now, and Thank you to everyone that has joined. If anyone is interested in booking a psychic reading, a private one-on-one, I am now taking bookings, 57 New Zealand dollars. If you would like any more details, let me know. Otherwise, you can book on my Facebook. And I will see you next week, Friday live for cards. Love yous and goodbye.